Hello friends, so we have started hydrocarbon section. In that hydrocarbon section we have completed actually the alkane part. Okay, now we are starting the alkenes, and that is the second type of hydrocarbons we are studying. Okay, so write down the heading. Next heading, alkenes. Now what are alkenes and how they are defined? Okay, now that we'll see. Now we have seen friends here, alkanes are saturated hydrocarbons. Okay, they contain carbon-carbon single bond in them. And here, just like the opposite, if there is a carbon-carbon double bond in the structure, then that is called what? Alkenes. If the compounds they have carbon-carbon double bond in them, then those compounds they are called alkenes. Okay. So in short, we can define them as unsaturated hydrocarbons. Unsaturated hydrocarbons are nothing but what? Alkenes. Now these alkenes they are also called olefins. Why they are called olefins? Because they are oil forming. Okay. Now suppose ethene is treated. Ethene is alkene. Ethene means here the structure is CH2 double bond CH2. Its common name is ethylene and IUPAC name is ethene. If it reacts with chlorine, it gives oily compound. Okay? And since they form oily compound, they are called olefins. Okay? What is their general formula? Their general formula is CnH2n, where n is equal to number of carbon atoms. Okay, number of carbon atoms that we have seen in alkanes also. What is the general formula of alkanes? CnH2n plus 2, right? यहाँ पे सिर्फ क्या है? CnH2n. This is the general formula of alkene, and we can take examples. Different examples you can take here. For example, CH2 double bond CH2, that is ethene. Then CH3 CH double bond CH2, it's propene, and so on. Okay, so this is what the introductory part of the alkene. Okay, so alkenes are unsaturated hydrocarbons. They are also called olefins because they form oily compounds when they react with chlorine. Example, we have taken ethene. When react with chlorine, it forms oily compound. Okay, so since they form oily compounds, they are called olefins. Like alkanes, they are called paraffins. Alkenes are called olefins. General formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. Here the general formula is CnH2n. Okay, and what are the examples? We have taken the examples also. Okay, so note down this introductory part of what? Alkenes. Okay, write down. Next we will see now the compounds may contain more than one double bond in them. Then those compounds, what they are called? Okay, suppose if compound contains more than one double bond in them, now that compound is called actually alkadiene if it contains two double bonds, and if it contains three double bonds in the structure, it is called alkatrine. Okay, so write down the unsaturated hydrocarbons. We'll see now alkadines and alkatrines. Alkadines, unsaturated Now you know that these alkenes are unsaturated hydrocarbons, right? So unsaturated hydrocarbons containing two double bonds are called alkadines. Okay. Now example we'll see. See here, CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH2. We know the name, IUPAC name of it, buta 1,3 dine. Okay. You can take different examples. Write down this buta 1,3 dine. Okay. Also you can take another example. I am writing here CH2 double bond CH3 single bond CH double bond CH2. Now here the numbering is given from left side because it contains branching carbon, right? Okay, so 2 methyl 1,3 or buta 1,3 dine. It is also called, common name is isoprene, remember. Okay, so this is what isoprene. It is very important compound. It is used to synthesize rubber, or you can say it's a monomer of rubber. ठीक है? Okay. So this is monomer means यहाँ पे एक यूनिट है रबर में. अगर इसे हम कंटिन्यूसली ये यूनिट अगर रिपीट होता है तो उसको हम नेचुरल रबर कहते हैं. ठीक है? So this isoprene is what? Monomer of rubber, you can say. Okay. So this 2-methyl-1,3-butadiene or 2-methyl-buta-1,3-diene isoprene or buta 1,3-diene are the examples of alkadines. Alkadines are the compounds in which they contain or in which they have two double bonds in them. Okay. Now they may be conjugated or non-conjugated. Okay. These are the conjugated dienes. Suppose like this double bond is there, CH2 double bond CH, CH2 CH double bond CH2. They are isolated dienes. Okay. Isolated. Double bonds are isolated. They are not conjugated. Okay. So these are also example of, this is also example of diene because it contains two double bonds in the structure. Okay. So you can take different examples of alkadines. This is the definition. Unsaturated hydrocarbons containing two double bonds in it are called alkadines. Okay. Now we'll take the alkatrine. What is meant by alkatrine? Very simple. Just you have to here replace alkatrines alkatrine. Here only you have to replace 2 by 3. Unsaturated hydrocarbons containing 3 double bonds. Okay, so the example also will get changed. I will take one typical example, oil of eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is what? Plant, you can say, and in that you have this compound. Draw the structure. Now this is the structure of eucalyptus oil. Draw this structure. Beta philandrine it is called. Beta philandrine. Beta philandrine. It is oil of eucalyptus. Okay, so this is what example of alkatrine. You can take different examples. I am writing once more. Okay, one more example. CH2 double bond CH, CH double bond CH, CH double bond CH2. Here, now see the valency of carbon here. is it satisfied or not. We'll check that, and we'll check that is it trying or not. You see, the carbon, this carbon has satisfied 4 valency, this carbon also satisfied 4 valency. All the carbon atoms, they have satisfied their 4 valency, and they contain conjugated triple bond. Okay, conjugated double bonds. And since compound contain what, 3 double bonds in it, it is called alkatrine. So hexa, you can write here hexa 1, 3, 5 trine. Okay, this is also example of what, alkatrine. Remember, so draw these two structures. Okay, so this is what, friends, here the introductory part of the alkenes. Now we'll see the next part in alkene, and that is what, isomerism in alkenes. Okay, so next study, write down. Next study, isomerism in alkenes, and that we have discussed earlier, but we will repeat it once again. What is isomerism? You know the word isomerism. What is meant by isomerism? It's a phenomenon in which the compounds are having same molecular formula but different structural formula. Okay, so write down the heading, isomerism in alkenes. Isomerism in alkenes. Now we'll see which type of isomerism alkenes show. Actually, the alkenes containing more than 3 carbon atoms, they can show structural isomerism and geometrical isomerism. So alkenes show 2 types of isomerism, structural. In structural, chain and position isomerism is there, and in geometrical isomerism, cis and trans isomerism is there. Okay, so we'll discuss isomerism in alkenes one by one. So the alkenes having more than 3 carbon atoms, write down here, having more than 3 carbon atoms can show structural and geometrical isomerism. Okay, the alkenes having more than 3 carbon atoms in it, it can show both structural and geometrical isomerism. Okay, depends on the type of structure actually. Okay, which alkene will show geometrical isomerism, which alkene will show structural isomerism, that we will see with examples. Okay, very simple. We have discussed this part actually, but again I am repeating it fastly. Okay, so we will see first structural isomerism. Structural isomerism, write down first structural isomerism. Now what is this structural isomers? The structural isomers are the isomers which are having same molecular formula but different structural formulae. Okay, they are called structural isomers, and the phenomena is called structural isomerism. Okay, so you can write down the definition very easily. Structural isomers means compounds having same molecular formula but different structural formulae. They are called structural isomers, and the phenomena is called structural isomerism. Okay, अब इसका हम एग्जांपल देखते हैं दोस्तों. देखो, I am writing one example here. Butene. Now you can write here but 1 in, but 2 in. Okay, CH2 double bond CH, CH2 CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now look at the structure here. It is but1-ene. Okay. I'll shift the position of double bond here and CH. You can write CH3 here. CH double bond CH CH3 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can give the numbering from right side also. The double bond will become at second carbon. Okay, so the name of the compound is but2-ene. Very simple. Now I can rearrange this chain of carbon atom and I can draw this structure like this also. CH3 CH3 double bond CH2 2 methyl 1, 2, 3. If I give numbering 2 methyl prop1-ene. Now see here, all the compounds they are having same molecular formula. If you see C4H8 is the molecular formula. What is the molecular formula of all the compounds? C4 1, 2, 3, 4 H8 3 plus 3 6 6 plus 2 8 3 plus 3 6 6 plus 2 8 3 plus 3 plus 2, that is 8. Hydrogen atoms are 8 and carbon atoms are 4. So I will label these compounds as 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now see here, in the first and second, the chain is of the 4 carbon atoms. First and second. Look at the structure first and second. The chain is of 4 carbon atoms, right? Now only the difference is that there is a change in the position of the double bond. In the structure first, the double bond comes at the carbon first, and in the structure second, double bond comes at the carbon number second. Okay, so there is a shift in the position of the double bond. So these first and second, they are position isomers. Position isomers. First and second. Okay, and if you see first and third, second and third, you will observe that there is a difference of carbon chain. Now see here, it contains 4 carbon atom chain length. This compound is a 4 carbon atom chain length, and this compound is having chain of 3 carbon atoms. This compound is having chain of 4 carbon atoms. This compound is having chain of 4 carbon atoms. Okay, so if you compare second and third, first and third, you will observe that there is a difference in the chain of carbon atoms. Okay, so first and third, second and third are the chain isomers. Okay, so chain isomers, you can easily identify which are the chain isomers and which are second and third. First and third, they are what? Chain isomers of each other. Okay, so you can write here structural isomerism. Examples: structural isomers. Structural isomers may be a chain isomers or position isomers. So these chain and position isomers are actually the types of structural isomers. Okay, so note down the examples. These are the very important examples, friends, here. Okay. So this is the first type of isomerism we have seen that alkenes exhibit. Okay, so alkene exhibit structural isomerism, that is chain and position isomerism. Typically, alkenes having more than 3 carbon atoms. Here there are 4 carbon atoms in this alkene. Okay, so they exhibit chain and position isomerism. Okay, after that we will move to the next isomerism. Sorry. Next, write down second, that is geometrical isomerism. Write down second, geometrical isomerism. I will write down here geometrical isomerism second. I will write down the definition also here. Geometrical isomers means what? Firstly, I am writing here the definition. Okay, right now the isomerism which arises due to difference in spatial arrangement of atoms or group of atoms about doubly bonded carbon atom. You can write here doubly bonded carbon atoms. Is called geometrical isomerism. Okay, very simple. Isomerism which arises due to the difference in spatial arrangement of atoms or group of atoms about doubly bonded carbon atoms. अब यहाँ पे मैं एक स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करता हूँ, देखो बहुत ही सिंपल स्ट्रक्चर है दोस्तों. आई एम राइटिंग हियर, नाउ सी हियर, C double bond C, or I can write here like this also. You can draw like this also. Now see here, C double bond C, X X Y Y, C double bond C, X X Y Y. Now the molecular formula is same. Structural formula is also same. But there is a change in the spatial arrangement of atoms. Now see here in the first structure, this is, suppose this is the first structure and this is the second structure. In the first structure, if you see, if I draw a plane like this, on this identical X, that is identical atoms, they are on the same side of double bond. Okay, and here the identical atoms or group of atoms, they are on the opposite side of the double bond. Okay, so these first and second, they are called geometrical isomers of each other, right? They have same molecular formula, but they have different spatial arrangement, that is arrangement of atoms in space. What is mean by this spatial arrangement? Arrangement of atoms or group of atoms in space. So that arrangement of atoms or group of atoms in space is different, hence they are called geo. Geo means in space. Okay, geometrical isomerism. Okay, so remember this, first and second, they are called geometrical isomers of each other. Now the isomer in which the geometrical isomers in which the geometrical isomer in which identical atoms or group of atoms, they are on the same side of double bond, they are called cis isomer. This isomer is called cis isomer. And the geometrical isomer in which identical atoms or group of atoms, they are on the opposite side of double bond, they are called trans isomer. Okay, so this geometrical isomerism is also called cis trans isomerism. Remember, it is also called cis trans isomerism. Okay, so note down this. Now I am giving few examples of this. Okay, geometrical isomers के कुछ examples हम देखते हैं दोस्तों. यहाँ पे बहुत ही easy है. देखो, cis और trans में आपको सिर्फ देखने हैं identical atoms or group of atoms, they are on the same side of double bond, then it is called cis. And if they are present on the opposite side of the double bond, then they are called trans. Okay, so I am writing examples right down. geometrical isomers of but2in. Now see, but2in. Okay, now see, I'm writing here CH3, C double bond C, CH3, H, H. Okay, so this is but2in. आप यहाँ से भी नंबरिंग दे सकते हो. You can give numbering like this or from this also. It is cis but2in. Okay, and suppose I'll change the position of the CH3 and H. Okay, CH3, C double bond C, H, H, CH3. Only I have changed the position of this CH3 and H. Okay, so it becomes trans but2in. Okay, so cis but2in and trans but2in are geometrical isomers of each other. Okay, so note down this example. Very wonderful examples they are actually. So this is type of RCH double bond CHR type of compound. यहाँ पे देखो R जो ग्रुप है वो है CH3. अल्किल ग्रुप कौन सा है? मिथिल. मिथिल CH double bond CH मिथिल. RCH double bond CHR. This is type of this alkene. Okay, so it can show geometrical isomerism. Okay, now we'll see the points you have to remember here. Which type of alkenes do not show geometrical isomerism and which type of alkenes shows geometrical isomerism. Okay, so note down that point also. Very important points they are. Point to remember or write down, note here, very important. Write down note points. Terminal alkene do not show this geometrical isomerism. Okay, first note here, terminal alkenes like this. Terminal means at the end of the chain there is a CH2, do not show geometrical isomerism. अब ये क्यों होता है देखो, why it happens. Now see here, suppose I am taking here example of but1in, CH3, CH2, CH double bond CH2. Okay, so I'll write here C double bond C, C double bond C. On this carbon there are two hydrogens. I am drawing this. Okay, now on this carbon these two are the doubly bonded carbon. Okay, तो ये दो कार्बन जो है वो doubly bonded है. इस कार्बन पे दो हाइड्रोजन है. अब इस कार्बन पे देखो एक हाइड्रोजन है और ये एक इथिल ग्रुप है. एक हाइड्रोजन है और एक इथिल ग्रुप CH2 CH3. अब देखो अगर मैंने हाइड्रोजन की पोजीशन भी चेंज की तो भी वो सेम स्ट्रक्चर आएगा. ठीक है, इधर भी हाइड्रोजन इधर भी हाइड्रोजन है. तो ये इस टाइप के जो अल्कीन है वो सिस ट्रांस आइसोमेरिज्म नहीं शो कर सकते. राइट, अगर मैंने पोजीशन भी चेंज की तो भी हाइड्रोजन एक ही साइड पे आने वाले हैं. ठीक है, so there will be no change in the structure, so it will not show geometrical isomerism. Okay, so terminal alkenes will not show this type of isomerism. Now next point you should remember, and that is, this is the first point. Second point that is also very important, alkenes of type C double bond C are 2. Okay, 1,1 you can say dash substituted alkene. One comma one dash substituted alkene also do not show, also don't show geometrical isomerism. ओके, ये टाइप के अल्केन्स भी नहीं शो करते क्योंकि ये आइडेंटिकल है। देखो ये दो आर ग्रुप, जैसे दो हाइड्रोजन थे, अब यहाँ पे अगर मैंने मिथिल ग्रुप लगाया, देखो CH3 CH2 C डबल बॉन्ड CH, यहाँ पे मैंने दो मिथिल ग्रुप लगाए समझो, CH3 CH3, ठीक है, CR2, ठीक है, R2 यानी दो मिथिल ग्रुप लिए मैंने। अब ये स्ट्रक्चर क्या होगा, C डबल बॉन्ड C, ठीक है, इस कार्बन पे एक हाइड्रोजन और एक इथिल ग्रुप CH2 CH3, लेकिन यहाँ पे जो है वो आइडेंटिकल है CH3 CH3। So if I change the position of CH3, it will not change the structure, so it will not show geometrical isomerism. Okay, so this type of alkene will not show geometrical isomerism. What will be the name of this compound? Now 1 2 3 4 5 2 methyl pent 1 in pent 2 in, okay, 2 methyl pent 2 in will not show geometrical isomerism. तो आपको ये क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं MCQ में, which type of alkene is not showing geometrical isomerism? Okay, so this type of alkene will not show. Terminal alkenes 1,1 disubstituted। अब इस पे देखो, इस कार्बन पे दो सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है, इसलिए यहाँ पे उन्होंने दिया है 1,1। इस कार्बन पे दो सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है, इसलिए यहाँ पे उन्होंने ये कार्बन फर्स्ट कार्बन कंसीडर किया है, या आप कह सकते हो डायरेक्टली disubstituted। ओके, disubstituted alkene will not show terminal disubstituted, or terminal alkene will not show geometrical isomerism. Okay, now which type of alkene will show then geometrical isomerism? Now note that point also. Third point, that is also very important. Which type of alkenes show geometrical isomerism? Write down one by one. You can take different alkyl groups also. Third point, write down here alkenes with general formulae, alkenes with general formulae कौन कौन से alkenes है, देखो RCH डबल बॉन्ड RCH डबल बॉन्ड CHR, कॉमा R1 R2 C डबल बॉन्ड C R1 R2, ठीक है। अब ये R1 R2 भी डिफरेंट होने चाहिए दोनों भी कार्बन पे, ठीक है, कॉमा। तो ये टाइप के आइसोमेरिज्म दिखाते हैं, ठीक है। R1 CH डबल बॉन्ड C R1 R2, you can write here directly C R1 R2, okay। इस कार्बन पे R1 R2, ठीक है, इस कार्बन पे R1 R2। नेक्स्ट R1 CH डबल बॉन्ड C R2 R3, R1 CH डबल बॉन्ड C R2 R3। नेक्स्ट R1 CH डबल बॉन्ड CH R2, R2, ओके, R1 R2 R3 R4, R1 C R2 डबल बॉन्ड C R3 R4 etc। अब यहाँ पे देखो R1 R1 सेम, R2 R2 सेम, ठीक है, RR सेम, R1 R1 सेम, R2 R2 सेम। यहाँ पे मैं एक एग्जांपल दिखाता हूँ, देखो CH3 CH2, यहाँ पे अगर CH3 लगाया, यहाँ पे CH2, तो इस कार्बन पे CH3 CH2 है, इस कार्बन पे CH3 CH2 है, उस टाइप का ये अल्किन होगा, ठीक है। यहाँ पे CH3 यहाँ पे है तो ये भी CH3 होगा, लेकिन ये तीसरा डिफरेंट अल्किन ग्रुप होगा, ठीक है। तो इस टाइप के अल्किन भी ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमर दिखाते हैं, ठीक है। तो आपको ये देखना है कि यहाँ पे आइसोमेरिज्म या अल्किन दिखाते हैं या नहीं, ओके। very easily you can put the alkyl groups and you can identify whether they show, etc., can show geometrical isomerism. Okay, so these are the 3 important note points we must remember. Okay, so in this way we have discussed about the isomerism in alkene in detail. Okay, hope you understood this point. ठीक है.